it's Jessie here. I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. I just wanted to kind of sit down and chit chat with you guys a little bit, talk about what's been going on in my life. I was supposed to film a weekly vlog this week, and I only picked up the camera a couple of times. I just wasn't really feeling the vlogging situation, but I didn't want to leave you guys without any sort of like more personal lifestyle type video. So I thought instead of doing a vlog this week, I would just kind of sit down and chit chat. I've got 26 minutes left on my SD card, so let's see where we can get in 26 minutes. So what can we talk about? Well, there's the fact that it's fall. Fall is my favorite season. I think that a lot of people say that fall is their favorite season. I really like the weather. I like when it cools down a little bit. I like being able to turn my air conditioner off and throw open the windows. I love all things fall colored, you know, pumpkin, spice, oranges and burgundies, and fall colored, fall scented, fall flavored. I'm all about that. The leaves changing outside my window are amazing. I want to take you guys on like a nature walk one of these days and just show you some of the absolutely beautiful fall colors outside before we lose all our leaves and winter approaches. Not looking forward to winter, but I'm loving fall. Usually this time of year is like my favorite time of year ever, and I'm like super happy and giddy go lucky. This year I've been feeling a little bit less so. Been feeling a little bit kind of down, for no particular reason at all, just kind of haven't been feeling my happiest lately. Kind of been focusing more on the negative side of things in terms of just about everything, which is silly. I've been feeling kind of down on my own appearance in terms of weight loss, rather than celebrating the fact that I have hit 40 pounds lost. I'm sort of feeling more like, why haven't I lost more? Why am I not really changing my clothing size even though I've lost 40 pounds? Why am I not getting the sort of people noticing that I've lost weight things? And I've been just like focusing on the negative rather than the positive, which I need to get out of that headspace because it's not a healthy place to be. I know that 40 pounds lost is amazing. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that this is the third time in 5 years that I've lost 40 pounds, and I always gain it back. Like, this is usually the point in time in my weight loss journey where I sort of falter and stumble and end up falling off the wagon and gaining all the weight back. So maybe that has something to do with it, like just being afraid of that happening. So that's sort of how I've been feeling in terms of weight loss. I've also been dealing with some stress because Austin, my 8-year-old son, is going to have his appendix out next month. Austin has a sort of complicated medical history. He's gone through a lot of different surgical procedures and things and health scares, so this is sort of par for the course with what we've dealt with in the past, but for whatever reason I'm sort of struggling with it a little bit. Like, I'm more worried than I usually am, and it's silly because this is like the simplest surgery ever, like nothing compared to the other things he's gone through, but for whatever reason this one's just hitting me a little bit harder. I guess probably because it's just like one more thing, you know, like what else is this poor kid gonna have to deal with? But plus it's happening, his surgery is happening just a couple of days after Halloween, which I'm not prepared for at all. We haven't even thought about Halloween costumes yet. This year went by way too fast. And then it's happening right before my birthday, so it's sort of like I guess not really a bad time. There's no real good time to have your appendix out, but you know, it's just one more thing to add to my list of things to worry about. And as a mom and just a woman of worry in general, I worry about a lot as it is. I tend to get really anxious and insecure about things that I can't control. And so that's sort of been affecting my mood lately. I've just kind of been feeling a little down in the dumps, which is not how I like to live my life. I tend to be more of a glass is half full kind of person. But lately I just haven't, I need to refill my glass, I guess. which may be reflecting in sort of the videos I've been putting up lately. I've been putting up fewer videos. I haven't put up any what I ate videos in a while because I don't know, I don't know that they're helpful to people, because I'm seeing a lot of other videos like that out there that are getting a ton more views than what mine get. Like, the average what I ate video from my sort of Weight Watchers friends here on YouTube get hundreds of views, and I'm lucky to get 100 sometimes. So I don't know, maybe people don't find mine quite as helpful. I tend to try to stick with just showing what I'm eating and the points, and I don't do a lot of chit chat otherwise. So maybe people prefer the chit chat videos. I don't know. My videos in general lately have been pretty poorly received in terms of views, and it sort of puts me off wanting to put up a bunch of videos, because it's a lot of work to sit down and put your heart into a video and edit it and then put it up and not see too many people watching. It's never really been about the numbers for me. If it was about the numbers, I would have quit a long time ago. I have something like 1,000 videos up, and I have, you know, just over 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing, but I'm only getting like 100 to 200 views per video, so clearly not everyone who is subscribed is watching. And it's a little disheartening to kind of put yourself out there and then not have, you know, much feedback. I appreciate those of you that do watch all my videos and comment and everything, but it's like, where's everybody else? Like, where's all these people that subscribe to me? And it shouldn't matter, but I don't know, lately it does. It's like one more thing. Add that to the fact that my Etsy shop is doing really poorly lately. Like, there's just been no orders coming in, and again, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I think it's just the time of year, and maybe I'm not offering enough variation or whatever. You know, it's such a huge market, and I'm such a teeny tiny little fish. But it's just like, I don't know, I'm feeling sort of not useless, but I'm feeling just sort of blah. You guys, I think you guys know what I mean. I had a period of like depression in the past. It wasn't really depression, it wasn't diagnosed, but it was a situation where I was just sort of down in the dumps and sad a lot of the time back about a year and a half ago, when I was suffering from a lot of pain from my herniated disc. And this is sort of kind of what I'm feeling again, only at that point in time I had a lot of reason to kind of be upset, and right now I really don't. It's just a bunch of little things. And the big part of me wants to just tell myself to get the hell over it. But it's hard sometimes to kind of pull yourself out of being kind of down in the dumps. So I'm going to work on that. You know, I just haven't been feeling like getting up and doing anything lately. I've sort of let laziness set in. I haven't been as driven or motivated in terms of anything. I'm just kind of feeling the blahs, guys. I don't know. Like I said, with the weight loss thing, I'm feeling kind of crappy because none of my clothes are still fitting. Like, the few clothes that I have that I started out wearing are starting to get a little bit too big. Not much. Considering I've lost 40 pounds, I really have not changed physically all that much that I can see anyway. I'm still, for the most part, wearing the same clothes. They're just a little bit looser. I did buy a few tops that were smaller in size, and I was feeling really good about it. I was like, non-scale victory, woohoo! And then I bought another top this week from Walmart in that same size, and it's like not even close to fitting me. A big part of that, I think, is because I have really large arms. My proportions are way out of whack. I have friends who are the same weight as me who look teeny tiny in comparison. It's just all about proportions and things, but you know, when I have to buy a 2 or a 3X to fit my fat arms, and then like the rest of the shirt elsewhere is like huge on me, kind of makes me not want to even try to make myself look presentable, because I feel like none of my clothes fit right now. So it's like I'm wearing grubby t-shirts every day, and then if I'm gonna wear a grubby t-shirt and jeans that are a size too big, what's the point of putting makeup on and making myself look pretty? I'm not going anywhere anyway, so I might as well just sit around in my house in my pajamas and feel sorry for myself. That's kind of where I've been lately, so I need to pull myself out of that. Because that's not who I want to be. I want to be this happy person that I normally am, and I'm just not feeling it right now. So I need to get back to a good headspace. You guys ever feel like that, where you're just like blah, down in the dumps for not even really any reason at all? Everything in my life is pretty much going, you know, on the straight and narrow. Nothing's changed. I'm not as busy as I once was because my orders have slowed down. But other than that, I don't know, I function better when I'm busier, and lately I just haven't been busy. It hasn't been a lot going on, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Whatever. Suck it up, Jessie. There's no reason for you to be feeling this way. I should be celebrating the fact that I've lost 40 pounds and I have, you know, everything in the world going for me. And instead I'm focusing on the little things that are so pointless. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's seasonal. But like I said, I love fall, so I don't think so. I don't know. Whatever. How are you guys doing? What else is new? All my TV shows are back, and that's exciting. Gives me something to look forward to. How pathetic am I that I'm like 30 years old and I'm excited about watching TV on a Tuesday night and then going to bed, because that's all my life is right now. I've been getting up at 5:30 in the morning most days to get Robbie up and ready for school, and so by like 10 o'clock at night I'm passed out. Like, I have no life, no nightlife to speak of for sure, but I'm like excited about, you know, watching NCIS on a Tuesday night. That's my excitement. Whatever. It is what it is. I've been watching NCIS, which I was never a really huge fan of, but my husband always was, so I started watching with him and sort of have grown to love it a little bit. In addition to NCIS, I've been watching This Is Us, which I am totally in love with. I've been watching, what else on Tuesday nights? I feel like Tuesday and Thursday are my big TV days. I watch NCIS New Orleans, Bull, which is a new show that I'm loving. I love Michael Weatherly. I think he's really great in that show. This Is Us. There's something else. Oh, I've been recording Scream Queens. I haven't watched any of that, but I've been recording it because I hear it's pretty good. I was a big Glee fan, so Ryan Murphy has a special place in my heart, so I want to give that show a chance. Even though I get kind of mixed reviews. A lot of people say it's really good, and then a lot of people say it's really crap, so we'll have to see when I actually watch it. And then Thursday nights I watch Grey's Anatomy, which is one of my all-time favorite shows. I've been watching that since it started, and I love it. I'm total Team Alex. I love Alex. He's my favorite. If you guys are Grey's Anatomy's fans and you want to chit-chat about it in the comment section, I would love that. And then Supernatural, which I'm actually a season behind on. We haven't had cable TV in like 4 years, so we've always watched all our shows on Netflix. So we're a season behind. So we're like DVRing the new episodes of Supernatural, which just started anyway, and trying to play catch up for the previous season. We're like binge watching it, but my husband's away hunting this weekend, so I can't watch. If I watch it without him, I'll just have to watch all the same episodes again, because he'll want to watch it then when he's here. So I'm like trying to hold off. I've been watching chick flicks while he's been away. What's your favorite chick flick, by the way? I feel like I ask this question a lot. I love, love, love them. Last night I watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, which is one of my favorites. Like, mindless romantic comedies are my jam. But that's kind of what's been going on. TV's exciting, I guess. I haven't really had a whole lot else in terms of socialization. I had that trip last weekend, which I had a good time. It was nice. I vlogged a little bit of that. But that was like the most exciting thing that's been going on. I haven't really been going anywhere or doing anything except going to the gym. So maybe that kind of leads into a little bit of the feeling down in the dumps. Just not having a whole heck of a lot to look forward to. But I am looking forward to the holidays and things. A little bit stressed out already about how I'm going to get everything done between now and then. Like I said, Halloween is 2 weeks away, and I have not even thought about what we're doing in terms of costumes or trick-or-treating or anything like that. That's not like me. Usually I'm like a planner girl, and I've thought everything through like 3 months in advance, but for whatever reason, I'm not on my game this year. I think it's just because time moves way too fast and it got here a lot sooner than I anticipated. You know, it's like, holy cow, we're in the middle of October. How did that happen? So I need to get on the ball with that. But I am excited about the upcoming holidays. I'm terrified in terms of how I'm going to stay on the weight loss track because, you know, Thanksgiving, Halloween candy, Christmas cookies, it's all rough in terms of weight loss, especially since I have made it a mission to lose, it was like 20 pounds before 2017, so I want to be under 200 pounds by 2017. Even if I'm 199.9, as long as I'm under 200 pounds, I will have met my goal. And it's a lofty goal because I've been losing weight fairly slowly. I mean, 40 pounds in 6 months is nothing to sneeze at. I think it's great, but in the past I've lost weight a heck of a lot quicker. But also in the past I've always gained it back. So I feel like losing it slower is probably the way to go. But it's also like, oh my god, am I seriously only losing 40 pounds in 6 months when before I was losing 40 pounds in 4 months? I don't know, whatever. I feel like that's definitely the healthier way to go, and I feel like, you know, it's a good thing that I'm losing weight at all, no matter how fast or slow, but losing 20 more pounds in, what is it, like 78 days or however many days are left in the year, it's a lofty goal. I think I can definitely do it, but I have to be super strict with myself, and through the holidays that's harder. My hair is a mess. It's still damp from the shower. Anyway, I don't really know what else there is to talk about, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I don't know how enjoyable it was just sort of chatting with you guys, but if you guys want to see more videos like this, or if you have specific things you want me to chat about, I'd love to do it for you, so leave me some comments and feedback down below. If you hated this video and you think I'm lame and I need to quit complaining, you can tell me that too. I'd just love to hear from you. Subscribe if you haven't done so already and you want to hear more rambliness from me. I'd love to have you back, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.